Alright, so here is most of a Roadshow. We've got the driver board, MPU, Fliptronics, and also the soundboard here with my partially failing DMD driver. So starting off with the MPU here, we had a bit of alkaline abatement that we had to do. So everything that you see with bare copper has been pulled, and that's all new. So quite a few resistors and diodes and all new 0.100 headers there, which I also re-socketed the 2803 just to verify there was no alkaline underneath there. We've got a new power input header, a new 0.100 UF capacitor. We've got a 4.27 volt watchdog here, as well as a NV RAM installed. Driver board, we replaced C5, so 15K C4, which is 100 UF, and then also C2, which is another 100 UF, just in radial form, and then 8.156 resist or 0.156 headers throughout the board. So the 12 volts in, power out, GIN, GI out, and the ACN and ground there. And then we've also got a blocking diode here to protect C11. The DCS soundboard, we've got 4 new 0.156 headers, replaced both of the 10K UF capacitors here for the amplifiers, and had a total of 5 1 UF capacitors here, and then the 100 UF, which is hidden somewhere in there, which is the power input. And then I think that's everything there on that board. The Fliptronics, we had 4.156 headers that I replaced, the 100 UF, which is the power input filter, and then 2 of the TIP 130 or TIP 36Cs have been replaced. Somebody had replaced these at one point, but what they had did is, I guess, an old technique, which is they just cut off the legs of the bad transistor and then soldered on the legs of the new transistor to the existing legs, which I have just corrected that there with just new transistors and all. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get this powered up. And you hear the power on bong, and since we're not in a game, we're gonna get a error message there, but here's the GI on lamp matrix. Let's go ahead and enter into test. And first test is gonna be switches. So we're just gonna run through diagonally, testing both rows and columns here, and the switch matrix, and then also the coin door switches. And we can actually test the flipper buttons there. And here's all the switches and solenoid test. And set that to run. I need to clean up my bench space here whenever I get a little bit of downtime. I have so much that builds up everywhere, just different things that I use, and just kind of limited space here, which is why I've kind of stacked my bench. Anyways, testing the GI dimming circuit here. Last two, and that is all correct. Sound test.
Where's my paycheck? Now that's pinball. Game over, baby!
Chicago. Back to work. Who, me?
Pretty neat. Alright, and let's do lamps and flashers together. Oh, sorry. So Roadshow, the flashers actually come off of the 8 driver. And we did not get one of those sent here. Go ahead and show the flipper circuit. And then the upper flippers. And we'll stop that because that is loud. And that's actually everything. I mean, we can go through and check the rows and columns, but obviously all that's working, and we are 100% good to go. Thank you so much.